Well, it's December 24th, 2013. And since tomorrow, that means it's Christmas Eve, and since tomorrow is Christmas Day, I wanted to do a little Christmas video for y'all. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you from the book of Isaiah, chapter number 7 and chapter number 6. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to have a little something for you from Luke chapter 2. The Bible says in Isaiah chapter 7 and verse number 14, "Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive, and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." And of course, Matthew tells us in Matthew 1:23 that name Emmanuel means God with us. And now I want to read to you from Isaiah chapter 9 and verse number 6. "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace." So that's Isaiah 9:6. Now, the interesting thing here about Isaiah 9:6 is that here in Isaiah 9:6, you actually have both Christ's first advent and second advent mentioned. Let me show you what I mean. The last part of the verse, by the way, all the names listed, that applies to him. That applies to both advents. But the first half of this verse, you actually have his first and second advent mentioned. Let me show you what I mean now. "For unto us a child is born." Now that part was fulfilled 2,000 years ago when Jesus was born of a virgin, just like we read over in Isaiah 7:14. And to see that prophecy and this one fulfilled, all you got to do is turn to Matthew chapter 1, verses 18 and following, as well as Luke 2, verses 1 through 21. It's also summarized along with the incarnation in John chapter 1, verse 14. "And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory. The glory is the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth." Now the second part here has also been fulfilled. The first part was, "For unto us a child is born." The second part was also fulfilled 2,000 years ago at Calvary. "Unto us a son is given." This part was fulfilled when Jesus died on the cross and shed his blood for my sin and yours. "Unto us a son is given." Or, as it says over in John 3:16, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth on him should not perish, but have everlasting life." "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given." So that's Jesus' first advent mentioned here. Now, notice this second part. This next part says, "And the government shall be upon his shoulder." Now, that part of the prophecy has yet to be fulfilled. However, one glorious day, it will be fulfilled when Jesus comes back to this earth, sets up his millennial kingdom, and literally reign over this earth for 1,000 years. Just like we're told in Revelation 20, and just like we're told in other places of the Bible. For unto Isaiah 9:6, "For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace." And now, from Blessed Assurance Ministry, and from my family to yours, I just want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you.